Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing Ichigo Kurosaki. Bro, look, I understand that Aizen has like ultimate power right now, but does Aizen having ultimate power take away from his brain capacity? Because for a person to be as smart as he is, and for a person to have transcended the power of a Soul Reaper and then also achieved the power of a full Hollow, you would think he would know that if you can't feel somebody's spiritual pressure, then that person's spiritual pressure is far beyond your own. I understand that he's at the point in his power where he believes that nobody can be above him. So the only rational thought in his head could be like, hey, I don't know what Ichigo did, but either he's insanely weak or he transferred his power, his spiritual pressure into raw power, and that's why I can't sense it. Those are the only two options that he even remotely thought about, and it didn't even like become like a thought in his head that Ichigo was stronger than him, which is weird, right? Like with how much Aizen actually thinks and how smart Aizen actually is, for him to be like, yeah, Ichigo, I'm disappointed. I can't feel anything from you. I think that him saying those words verbatim would be like the clearest indicator of, hey, this person might be stronger than me. And what is the reason why Ichigo's friends can feel Aizen's spiritual pressure? The show has to be like a little bit like, I don't want to say consistent, but like, what is the reason why all of these people can sense him when you just told us previously that you can't sense somebody who is stronger than you? They don't even, those guys don't even compare to Ichigo. Uh, to Ichigo's dad, to Urahara and Yoruichi. Those guys don't, those children don't compare to those three. So why is it that all of those kids and even Don Kinoji can sense Aizen's spiritual pressure? It's just weird. Unless he's like forcing his spiritual pressure out to the point where they can feel it. Uh, that's possible, but I don't think that he's just actively doing that, you know? But in the same vein, they weren't able to sense anything from Ichigo at all. And, me and the fan base know why that is. And it kind of is a little bit, kind of dumb that I like I like what Ichigo did and I like what Ichigo became, but what I don't like is the fact that Ichigo had to use the final Getsuga Tensho when he was completely outclassing Aizen in every regard, every way, shape, and form. He had the upper hand, but it was like, it's almost that anybody that ends up getting like a significant amount of power ends up toying with the people that they're fighting with, which is weird for somebody like Ichigo to do, considering when he showed up on the battlefield he said to Aizen, I'm going to end this in an instant, and proceeded not to do that. He proceeded to just parry blows with Aizen, destroying mountains behind him, and then catching Aizen's sword, and then letting Aizen use a Hado on you. Eh, Like, that doesn't seem like an instant to me. I understand how anime time works, but I do understand that an instant for Ichigo is actually can be instant. Like, he could have reacted before Aizen had a chance to react, because this Aizen is nowhere near as strong as Ichigo. But obviously, Ichigo, the longer the battle went on, Aizen ended up like, his personality ended up changing in regards to Ichigo's battle, and then he ended up evolving for, like, past that, and Ichigo let himself get grabbed and then let himself get blown up by whatever Aizen's attack was, and then he had to transform into his final Getsuga Tensho, which in my opinion, I don't like that. Like, that's like Kenpachi, right? Kenpachi's like, hey, I'm not gonna dodge any attacks. I'm gonna let you try and cut me and see if you can actually cut through my strong body. Imagine if he didn't know what a person was capable of, and then the first attack that they do, they swing towards his head. He'd get his head chopped off. That's exactly what that is. It's a double-edged sword. You're assuming your opponent's strength to the point where if your opponent was so much stronger than you that you couldn't sense their spiritual pressure, you think that they couldn't take you, and then you'd let them slash at you as much as they want, and the damage will actually stick. But anyway, let's get into this.
These mortals have awakened the gods of old. We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power. Focus fire. Now to strike. To strike. These mortals have awakened the gods of old. We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power. to strike.
All right, I am finished with this picture of Ichigo Kurosaki, my boy, the man, the myth, the legend. Um, I don't think that my picture is like, that that crazy in terms of, looking like it. But what I will say is the way my day went, kind of is justified for the picture not to be the best, because I'm gonna give you like the quick summary. Basically, I had 1 hour of sleep, went over to the house, started messing with the floorboards, putting them together. Did that all the way up until like 5 or 4. Got pizza, got a drink. I already reacted. I mean, not reacted. I already watched what I was going to find a picture from this episode. I already watched the episode. So when I got home, I already had the picture. So my plan was like, okay, even though I'm tired, I'm going to make sure I draw this time, because previously, whenever I was tired, I didn't have the video. I mean, I didn't have the picture preemptively. So I would lay down and get ready to watch the episode, and then I'd fall asleep. So I was like, okay, I already got it. So I'm gonna sit in my chair. I started drawing, and my mind was like, sleep. So I paused the video, got up, walked over to my bed, like laid on like the edge of it, and like nodded out for like a little bit. When I woke up, I was like, oh, I still haven't finished the video. Got up and went over and clicked play, and then paused again, and then sat down and started drawing again, and then the same wave hit me, and it was like, come back, and I was like, say less. And then I went and actually laid down and went to sleep again, and then got up with a headache, went over, finished drawing, and then yeah, that's how that process went. So the picture, like, I was like, this is like a process, a picture of like, being half tired, being like freshly awakened, then being tired, and then being freshly awakened again. Like, this is that process. Like, but that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment sections to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.